Hello everyone, my name's Yvonne and in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily make this lovely Christmas hanging ornament out of felt and some beads, a little bit of ribbon. Okay, now to make this you're going to need 2 felt hearts, one for the back, one for the front. You're going to need some embroidery thread. This is the sort of stuff I mean. About a metre is ample. Then you're going to need some poinsettia shapes cut out, a few beads, and some needles. And of course, a scissors to cut things out. Now, when you get your embroidery thread, cut yourself a piece just over a metre long, and then somewhere around the middle, take away just 2 threads. Okay, there are 6 threads on the embroidery cotton. You don't want all 6, it'll be too thick. You just need to gently pull. And I will show you the problems with this because it does tend to get tangled up. And you just gently pull until you've pulled out your 2 threads. Okay, I've threaded up my needle, and I don't know if you can see all that well, but it's a thin, sharp needle with a large eye. You need that because it has to go through the felt. Now then, on this end, because it's not going to be seen, I'm going to do a knot. There we are. You don't want to knot this too small because won't work on the felt. Right, then we're going to layer this up like this. Now what I did was I used 2 colours of poinsettia because I wanted to give it a bit more depth. So try and overlap because you want to be able to see the green through as well. And these poinsettias are all slightly different. Okay, now take a pin and just pin that through all the layers to hold it in place. Then we have our beads. I can tell you this is going to be really quick. Now I'm looking at that thinking, oh, it's not quite central. Pull it over a little bit. And now it's gone up too high there. I can't see enough green. Right, so I'm moving that a little bit as well. There we are. And then finally I will be happy with where things are placed. Right, now starting from the back, come up through the centre, and I've taken a few little beads, and I'm going to use these beads to secure this to the heart. Okay, now I've secured them. I've used 4 beads. You can use 5, you can use 6. It depends on what you've got. Now to close this heart up, I am not going to cut that thread at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up through the back. I put the 2 together and I'm going to come up through the back approximately there. Right, so we're going to do blanket stitch now. You can do running stitch if you don't like blanket stitch, but I tend to like blanket stitch. So I'm going to come in there approximately where I went in. but I'm going to come through the other side of that loop. Okay, and there's the first of my blanket stitches. And then I'm going to decide how wide I want my blanket stitches to be. And if I show you on this one, okay, they're about there. Make sure the back is equal, and then that around there. And then all I'm going to do is repeat that, checking the back and the front. Once you've done a little bit of this blanket stitch, you'll know exactly what I mean. It's not difficult. Okay, and basically you keep on going until we get to that point down there, and I'll show you what to do to go around a point. Here we are at the point where I said we've got a little gap there, plenty of cotton left, and I've taken some filling. If you buy this as a kit from me, the filling and everything will come with it. The only thing that doesn't come are the needles. Because of the current laws, can't really put needles. Now, can you see what happens once you put the filling in? It tends to make this come to life. Don't need too much. Push a little bit, make sure it goes up into there and down into that edge. And then I think with that small amount, we have done enough. Okay, so all we need to do now is finish sewing that. So I shall carry on and come back in a second. Okay, now I've finished sewing all the way around and I'm going to close off now. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want knots and things up there, so I've just gone through a little bit at the top, and I am going to bring my needle out right down here. Oops, sorry, bring my needle out down there behind one of the petals. Okay, there we are, so you can't see it. And then I'm just going to do my, sorry, you can see it. Excuse me while I take my glasses off. And I'm going to tie a little knot there. Okay. And then cut. Okay, so my last job is to put in a little dangle. So you just decide how long you want your piece of ribbon to be. It's about that long. Okay, bear in mind that you're going to have to tie a knot in the end of it. So I cut. Now I'm going to take a this is the easiest way to do it. I'm going to take a large eye needle and then thread the ribbon through the needle. And then, oops, sorry, go through the back there. Remove that. Tie that off. There we are. You have another one to match the one that I already made. So if you want to buy them from me, in the details below there will be a link to where I sell these little kits on eBay, and currently I think they're £6.50, and you can make 3 of these hearts for £6.50, and you get everything in there. You get the stuffing, the ready cut hearts, the ribbon, the thread. The only thing you don't get is the needles, because of the laws on selling needles and knives and things like that. So otherwise you get everything ready, done for you, and you've got these really pretty little ornaments that you can use for Christmas. So have fun, please like and subscribe, because it helps me with my channel. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.